And it's like, when we speak on it, we have transgender women, which were born male, telling us to shut, like, no, you don't have it right. And you don't own this, and you don't own the women experience. And it feels like you're still biologically male, telling us how we should feel. Let us vent. No need to apologize. Vivica, what do you think? Do you think that there was something to apologize for? And what do you think about the statements that she made, that just because you get your parts done, that doesn't make you a woman? I know this is a touchy subject, but why does it feel like women, natural born women, get attacked when you say even woman now? I'm gonna say this, I'll be damned if I'm gonna let anyone say that I get my femininity from a gay man. I am not getting my cues on how to be a woman from a man with a beard and lipstick and lashes. We know how to be feminine without y'all. We know how to deal with our baby daddies without y'all. We know how to do fashion without y'all. But we love y'all, and y'all have great opinions, and we like your feedback. Yes. You know, people are calling me the female Boosie right now and saying, I'm like, if you don't want to have a healthy debate, then call me whatever you want.
Okay, that's better. Russian ass bitches rushing me and shit. I can't even do what I want to do around this bitch. Do you have a dagged ass girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend that nags? Wait, well, let me do my commercial. Do you have a girlfriend that nags? Something, something, oh, Mary do da, ooh, I been in that dough. Okay, what's up, everybody? This is another episode of the Urban Bench Live. I don't know, this, you know what? Got coughers in the background. Hey, if you're in the audience and you're coughing, you need to get the hell out of here. I probably watched about 38 minutes of Claudia's interview with Carlos King, and I don't really have a lot of viewers. I mean, I got 20,000 subscribers, but we have 20,000 subscribers on our channel that is the original home for this content. So anybody familiar with our content, and I really say that humbly as possible, because we don't have a lot of viewers, so I don't think we the shit, and we got no, not at all, because nobody watches our shit. We just have just so happen viewers and just so happen subscribers, which I'll talk about in another video, how we got 20,000 subscribers. But anybody that is familiar with my commentary knows how I feel about Claudia Jordan. And I don't want to say, I'm pausing and kind of hesitating with my words, because I don't want nobody to think that that I dislike Claudia. Man, I kind of, in a way, I don't like her, you know. And if Claudia sees this, I'm pretty sure she will, because Claudia has already blocked us on YouTube, I believe, from her regular page or something like that, or from Foxhole. It was something like that, or stopped us from being able to comment or something. But either way it go, if she don't see it, I don't care. When I come on here and do my commentary, I just be, I don't have any tea. I don't have anybody emailing me any tea, and I'm doing no research or nothing. When I come on here with my commentary, it's honestly my opinion and my own, what I feel like, discernment about things, what kind of dropped in me, or what I felt like in the moment. And sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm all the way off, or sometimes I'm kind of there, you know, but it's how I feel, you know. And another thing, I don't get on here all excited and stuff. So if you know my commentary, this is how I talk. It's real mellow, real chill. I always got a blunt in my hand. So it's not like, what's up, everybody? Hey, yeah, what's up? Like, no. hell no. I probably should be like that. Maybe I'll get more viewers if I'm like, woo, yeah, you know, more excited and stuff. But I'm real, if anybody know me, for real, like, I guess in pop culture and shit, because I love pop culture, but it's really different for me to be on here talking and shit like that. Because when I'm in a crowd of people, I don't be talking. I don't be saying shit. I be trying to really get the fuck out of the crowd and get on the outskirts. Shit, because shit happens in crowds, for real. I don't even like being in the club in the middle of the flow. I be in the dark, not in the middle of the flow, because I don't like being in the middle of everybody like that. But I'm just saying that to say, excuse my tone. My tone been like this since I got on YouTube. My tone has been this way. It ain't never changed. Now, I would like to be more excited, but you know, like, it's just not in me. It's just not in me. But I am going to warm up a little bit, and I'm going to end up getting into some things for real, because Claudia makes me feel away sometimes. Like, seriously, Claudia, if you're watching this, you sometimes grind my gears. Just oh. Now, one thing I will say about the bitch, and I'm sorry, Claudia, to say the bitch, because it may sound a little bit more harsher, because I don't really, you know, care for her like that. But I don't mean any harm. I would say this about anybody, any woman, any gay male, anybody. It's just how I speak. But I'll not say that. Try not to say it. But one thing I can say about Claudia Jordan is that the lady is professional. The lady is very professional. I mean, she is very, very professional. She knows how to keep it on the professional line, not overboard, not under. She keeps it professional 100%. I have to say 100%, maybe 95, but to say 90, no. I would give Claudia 100% professionalism, if not 100, then 95. Nowhere lower, because the bitch is professional. She's professional, very professional, and knows how to keep it professional without stepping outside of those lines of not professional, you know, unprofessional.
Nessa girl, honey. Yes, honey, y'all see these? Girl, I went down to the salon. I told that bitch, give me a old nasty, bitch, a old nasty piece. An elegant lies piece of hair, honey. Let me tell you something. I like to dress my lies up in Gucci and gold. And with that being said, my hair is laid like elegant lies. Let me tell you something, auntie.
Now, at the end of this video, and I know I probably just jumped right in. This is Rico Live. I am Rico Beleuchi, and these are just my thoughts. You know, how I feel about something and whatever it is that's trending or whatever I feel. I just get on here and I rant. So basically, this is a Rico Live rant. My thoughts, once again, on Claudia Jordan. I've probably done probably 3 or 4 videos of commentary about Claudia Jordan, and like I said, anybody that knows me or knows my commentary knows how I feel about Claudia Jordan. And once again, I'll say again, she's professional, but one of my biggest problems with Claudia is that she's homophobic, and she tries her best not to come off as such. But I don't think that anybody with a good eye, anybody with a good eye, now anybody that don't have good eyes may be blinded by Claudia because she knows how to put on a great face. The woman knows how to really persuade and make you believe something. She's really great at it. She's really great at her job and hypnotizing you in a way. This is why she's good when she does interviews, and this is why she's a great journalist. She really is, and I'm serious. She really is, but Claudia is mean. I feel like she has a very, very mean streak. I feel like she can be past mean, but hateful. Like I feel like she can be hateful.
I've being biracial. What is it? Is your mom is?
My mom's from Italy.
She's Italian.
She's not even a U.S. citizen. She's straight from Italy.
Is your dad African?
He's black, from New York.
And he met her where?
He was in the Air Force in Italy.
Oh.
And he met my mom. She worked on the base.
Right.
And
she speak?
The whole family speaks Italian. No one speaks English. And then they fell in love. And then he brought her back to the States, married her, and had me, and then my brother. And You know, we always were pretty much like the only black kids in a white neighborhood. When I was younger, it was like a lot of racism from white people. Then when I got to high school, it was the whole light-skinned, dark-skinned thing with the black girls. You know, calling my mom like lover, you know, or
that
N-word.
was typical.
I think there's something in me that I want to be nice, I want to be liked, but when I get attacked, I will go from 0 to 60, and it's that self-defense thing kicking in. My mom is actually going to come to town in a few weeks.
And like I said, anybody with bad eyes probably can be fooled by Claudia. But I know that there are some people out there that have some good eyes, or if you will, the spirit of discernment, or has great intuition. I know that there are people out there, Funky Dineva, T.S. Madison. You know, T.S. probably be like, don't put me in the middle of that shit. But she can see. But T.S. Madison, you know, there are a lot of social media influencers that can tell that Claudia is homophobic. And if I'm using too strong of a word, then drop down in the comments and you tell me what word it is. Because maybe I'm using too strong of a word. Maybe it's not homophobic. But it's something hateful. I mean, I'm going to kind of support my theory a little bit in this video by providing some receipts, I guess. It's not really receipts. You wouldn't call it receipts because receipts are facts, or somewhat facts. So I wouldn't say mine are facts, but I would say that they are teetering on the somewhat facts, only because it supports what I say, what I'm saying, and what I feel strongly.
Thank you.
Do you have time to talk?
Yeah.
Yes. So we're here at the 8th annual Better Brothers Truth Awards. What does it mean to you to be a part of a night like tonight, and what is it about the Black queer community that makes it so important for you to highlight this community?
I'm going to say it again. I've always been a champion for the underdog, and whatever that is. You know, if it's the LGBTQ community, if it's women, whoever I feel like is being oppressed and held back, I'm going to rock with you. Because I feel like I'm that too, you know what I mean? And I feel like people like to rock with people that are already popular, the in crowd. What about the people that are deemed not that? They're human too. They have value. You know what I mean? So I'm always rock, always. And I have some great people that have been in my life that really have been very influential to me, very, very, very supportive to me, that are in the community. And I feel like, you know, people like to say they're an ally because they may take a picture or put a post up. That's not an ally. An ally, like I said to old girl, creates jobs, puts money in your wallet, changes your life, changes your tax bracket. You know what I mean? If you're really about it, like, put somebody on. Fight for them. Go to your network and say, no, I believe this person should be on our network. And I've done that. I'm the EP. I brought the T.S. Madison show to Fox Soul. I'm the creator of TGIF. Cocktails with Queens is my show as well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least, plus the producers. And I feel very, very proud. And this is not a brag thing, although I have had some Tito's and Simply Lemonade. I feel like I'm a TV mother to them a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, my babies. You know what I mean? And I don't care to always be on television. I'm going to be very happy sitting back, watching them continue to, like, rise. I really am. While I'm in Aruba, producing from afar. Yeah.
But I just want to talk about probably 3 or 4 incidents, okay, situations that I've talked about before. 2 of them I've probably talked about before. One, I'm going to start with her interview with Carlos King. Like I said, I only watched 38 minutes of it, probably like 38 minutes of it. And I wish I didn't. I was like, you know what, let me not even watch it. I watched it today. And I was like, you know what, I wish I didn't, because then I'll be able to give my commentary. But who is going to believe that I didn't watch it? Who's going to believe that I didn't watch it? So I was like, you know what? People go be like, man, please, you can say you didn't watch that shit. We believe you watched it. So I just went on and watched it. But for real, I watched 38 minutes of it today. And today says it's been out for what, like 3 or 4 days or something, 4 or 5 days, something like that. So I never watched it because I just sometimes, and I don't want to say care for Claudia as if, you know, like if she was being eaten by a shark, would I go save her? Yes. No. I don't know how to swim that well. And I'm scared of sharks. So no, I wouldn't help her in that situation. But any situation that I could possibly help her in, if she ever needed my help, and I can help, I'm capable of helping, then I would definitely help her. You know, I don't want it to say I don't care for her, and it sounds like I would let her just drown in the sea. I wouldn't let her drown in the sea. I'll probably get somebody to help her for real, because I can't swim that well. But you know, I don't care for her like that, because it feels like she doesn't understand homosexuality. She doesn't understand it, and she don't have to understand it. My biggest problem is that she don't understand it, and she tries to act like she does understand it. Act like she don't have an issue with it. Like, the gay thing is not a big issue. It's not a big deal. When in fact, when it's time to have that conversation, it's like a demonic spirit begins to show itself, because she get real excited, real defensive, and real like, motherfucker, ooh, I've been waiting on this cap to burst. It's like a pimple popping and bursting when they get on topics like that. Every time they get on trans, gay topics, and her demeanor is always like, whatever, I don't care. Somebody who did some great commentary on this is Conscious TV. Conscious TV really speaks well. He knows how to use his words. Where I'm not really a wordsmith here, okay? So I say things straight up. I'm straight from Decatur. Well, you know, I was raised a little bit on the west side and then raised on the east side for the rest of my life. So I got a little bit of west side, a little bit of east side, but I'm not like a wordsmith, okay? Like, and I'm not saying that east side, west side people ain't wordsmiths, because there are doctors and everything from east side Decatur, and there are plenty of doctors and smart people from the west side of Atlanta. So I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying follow me in Ebonic hood way, okay? Try to, you know, get what I'm saying and catch my drift when I'm floating all around, because I'm floating all around because Claudia be pissing me off. But seriously,
we're gonna talk and use our words because that's what grown-ups do.
Anyway, so I'm gonna stop jumping all over the place because I know I'm all over the place. Claudia's interview. She really, first of all, her lips look big. She looked like she been injecting them. Clearly, you can see spot, like a little swole spot, but that's fine. That's fine. You know, we ain't gonna talk about the girls wanting to inject their lips. Cardi Red, Sheree, Sierra, all these girls wanting to inject their lips. We know. Okay, we ain't gonna even trip about that. It just looked funny when they first do it. You know, her interview just came off like I thought it was gonna come off. Her trying to hide, you know, behind this professionalism, behind this soft, pretty girl face, and behind this soft demeanor, you know, and this professional, you know, this professionalism that she has just got down to a T, honestly. So one of the things she talked about is, that's not recording, that's just the light. One of the things she talked about is starting the show, this whole show and getting it started, Cocktails with Queens and Out Loud with Claudia. And I don't know if anybody remember me saying this, but I said this, and I'll play the commentary as I said. After this is done, I'm gonna put together a few, all of the times that I talked about Claudia. So all of the times I talked about Claudia, I'm going to put after this video. So watch this video to the end. It will transition right into the first time I talked about Claudia, the second time, the third time, and everything I've said in the past about Claudia. And my commentary barely gets watched, y'all. Like, I don't really get views, like I said. So, you know, I'll be saying stuff, I'll be right about it, and then I don't even get watched, but whatever. I'm gonna make sure I put my commentary at the end of this, and hopefully people come watch. Share this video, guys. Hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up, please. I don't be knowing how people channel be blowing up and my shit don't be blowing up. I be speaking facts over here without having the facts. Just be speaking shit. But anyway, one of the first things I'm gonna say is, I'm not gonna say allegedly because this is my own opinion. This is what I think. Okay, if she want to send me a cease and desist, or if she want to ask me to stop saying this, okay, Claudia, I will. But I'm not gonna stop saying it until you tell me to stop saying it. So tell me to stop saying it. Ask me directly. But I think she was fucking James Dubose. Okay, honestly, you know, and people there will probably say, no, she wasn't. No, they were just great friends. So probably was, you know, Claudia probably got her shit wrapped tight. She probably like, bitch, no, no. You know, I'm a hoe, but I ain't that kind of hoe. You know what I'm saying? But I think she was fucking James DeVos. If she wasn't fucking James DeVos, she was teasing him. And if she wasn't teasing him, then maybe nothing wasn't going on. But I do feel like something was going on with those two, because it was like he gave her so much power. And she even talked about that in the interview with Carlos King, how when he left, she lost all of this power that she had. And I don't think she meant to say it so straightforward like she did. Maybe she did mean to say it so straightforward, but I don't think she meant to say it straightforward. But I think when she got so far in, she just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. And it was just straightforward with it. Like, I had a lot of power there when he was there. Once he was gone, you know, the communication with the boss in his seat became transactional.
For me at Foxhole, in the power there, I didn't have someone that was there. I have none of that power now, and that I cannot dictate.
Jordan, no shade to my girl, does not have the power to cancel.
I don't own the network. Until I own the network, I don't have any say in that. I cannot dictate salaries. I cannot dictate firings. There was a time I could have like had input on that, but I have none of that power now. Once James left, the landscape changed for me at Foxhole and the power there. I didn't have someone that was there, like, that had my back, like, no, you brought the show to us, you know, we're gonna respect that. It was more of a handshake deal. I don't have that now. So I have nothing to do with the hiring and firing now. Nothing to do with it at all. Then I got blamed when we replaced Spunky with, oh, well, I can't believe you got this person. I'm like, why am I getting blamed for everything? Why does no one say, damn, I wish I was in Claudia's circle, because Vivica, Selena, Lisa Ray, Al Reynolds, Funky Dineva, Armon, T.S. Madison, checks, six-figure checks. You know, like, and I don't need you to throw a parade for me. I don't need to be like, oh, I know we're idolizing you. But damn it, stop blaming me for stuff I don't do. I don't own the network. I don't own the network. It's not black owned. It's catering to a black audience, but it's not black owned. So James left to start his own network, and it's black owned over there. You know, and sometimes there'll be some problems getting sponsorship because the affiliation with Fox.
And you know, I don't understand why James DuBois even would have given her that much. I was just like, damn, Claudia has show after show after show on this network. What the hell? Like, did she help create it or something? But apparently not. But what she did help create was Cocktails with Queens and all those shows. We looked up, she said she was cool with all of the ladies on Cocktails with Queens. She created the show, blah, blah, blah. Y'all go watch the Carlos King interview. She said she created the show. And she's cool. She said she was cool with all the ladies still. If she's still cool with all the ladies, Jay went and looked up to see if all of the ladies are still following each other. The only people that don't follow Claudia is Lisa Ray, which makes sense. I would have thought Selena and Lisa are probably the two that think she got the show canceled. Claudia tried to go to a point where she started saying, like, James DuBois was like, oh my God, so you want to share your time?
So we had a show with Vivica, Lisa Ray, and Selena as guests. It was just gonna be like a one-night thing, right? We're gonna have cocktails with these ladies. And it went so well that I instantly called James DuBois after the show, and I said, I would love this to be a thing and replace Out Loud with Claudia Jordan on Mondays with this version of the show. And James said, you want to give up one of your nights and share with others? I said, yeah, I do. He goes, are you sure? I said, yeah. I said, I'm a team player, and I recognize the value in this. If it's a better show or it's entertaining, it was actually exciting for me because it gets boring just by yourself. Like, okay, tell me about your business, you know? And I loved it. I'm a girl that was on a track team. I was on a relay team, All-American relay team. I'm a team player. I like that. And I said, no, if this is going to be a good show and bring numbers to the network, and I actually enjoyed it, I'm okay with sharing. And 3 more jobs for 3 other sisters out there. Not that they needed it, but easy money in your pocket through the pandemic. It was a reason for us to get dressed during depressing times. Every Monday night we would get made up, and it was like almost a sense of normalcy, like getting back out there. There was no red carpets. There was no premieres, none of that. When they agreed, I was like, yes, and it blew up the network. We went viral every single week, and I loved it. And I just got my wheels just, spinning like, I would love to do a male version of this. I didn't say I want to do a gay male version of this. I want to do a version of this.
And Claudia don't understand. Saying it like that really made it clear that she was trying to prove to somebody, whoever it was, that, she wasn't who they thought she was in regards to sharing or getting the show canceled or not caring for the show or whatever. Because there were rumors where they were saying the show had to go. One of them had to go. Claudia couldn't have so many positions anymore. And Claudia sacrificed, the show with Vivica them, Cocktails with Queens, to keep Funky Dineva them show. She says that's not the case. They just had to do budget cuts and cut the show. I don't know. It's given Lisa Ray and Selena Johnson had issues with her, and she probably was lying a lot. She probably was doing underhand, undercut things, because that's what Claudia give me. She do sneaky shit, underhand shit, and try to keep this smile on her face like she ain't did shit. Like everything is all good. What are you talking about? No, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Like, and it'd be real sneaky ass shit. Like, I don't know. It would take her colleagues to explain that. But that's just what she gives. She a sneaky snake in the face. A real pretty snake. A garden snake with poison. And garden snakes are not poisonous. But she's a garden snake with poison. She's a garden snake that can turn into a rattlesnake on your ass in a heartbeat. Do I believe Claudia is cool with all the ladies of Cocktails with Queens? No, I do not. I do not believe Claudia is cool with all the ladies. I believe that the ladies feel a way about Claudia, but they'll never do an interview about it and say what they truly felt or feel and what their real issues were with each other, because I'm sure they had fallouts and issues and stuff over the years. And then she went on to talk about the T.S. Madison show and Funky Dineva them show and how it started. She didn't really, I don't think she really discussed Gary with the T leaving, because she already discussed that before, that Gary with the T ended up leaving because Claudia and Ricky weren't, you know, cool at the time, which in turn Ricky was like, you know, you got to get off her show. I don't really fool with her like that. So he ended up leaving the show. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's what Claudia had said before.
Gary with the T is not on it anymore, and I'm sharing this for the first time, so you're gonna get an exclusive. Okay. Because Ricky Smiley is being a hater.
Oh.
Ricky doesn't like me, and he doesn't want anyone that's on his shows to do anything with me. He's banned my name from even being mentioned on his show.
But she didn't really blame Funky Dineva for having the show canceled. But we know that the show ended up falling off because Funky Dineva left. The show was blowing up because Funky Dineva was there. The show fell off because Funky Dineva left. And I don't think she really wanted to acknowledge. Maybe she did later on in the interview, but when she talked about it in the segment that she talked about it in the beginning, she didn't say that Funky Dineva was the reason why the show was so big, because honestly it was. And when he left and started his own show, you know, of course we all know that the ratings were much higher on his show, always at like 8.7K was his normal number, or something around there, and TGIF was always at 2 or 3K. I just feel like Claudia pulled a lot of bullshit in that interview. She didn't have to have the tone she had when she talked about sharing her space with Cocktails with Queen, because by doing that, it just, like I said, it just went to show that she was trying to get at something. Like, you were trying to say, yeah, so like, I'm not that bitch that you think I am. I'm willing to share. I'm willing to share my time. Like, I'm not about to go do this undercut shit or do this or do that. Like, it seemed like that was what she was trying to get at, the way she said it. Then when she got on the TS show, I knew she was gonna try not to gloat about it, because that's Claudia, trying to keep it professional, trying to keep this mask on that she's not, you know, the way people perceive her to be, which is homophobic and you know, a feminist. And it's fine to be a feminist, but she and Ricky would never, you know, and I said that before in my commentary, I don't know where that's at, but I know that I said that before, her and Ricky would never mesh, because he is a misogynist and she is a feminist, and both of them being on the radio station together or being you know, host side by side, it doesn't work, you know, because he is so pro male and she is so pro female, pro woman, like she is big on that, and it's like, seriously, and he is too about men. So you know, those two would have never gotten together, but Claudia shows her true colors in so many ways. She tried not to say that, you know, her and Funky was having issues, you know, when obviously you and Funky was having issues, because clearly he said he was gonna keep one in the chamber. So whatever he has in the chamber, Funky Leo, not trying to go there with the drama, his ass know why he really left. He left because of the money, but his ass was tired of you. He was tired of you, Claudia. He was tired of you, and he was trying to show your ass that he don't need this show the way y'all need it.
Because I'm rich like this and not like this.
He was really trying to show y'all, show you especially. So Funky can play that bull, Claudia can play that bull, Al, whoever. Funky ass was tired of Claudia. Second, the money wasn't good enough to deal with Claudia ass. Oh shit, I might have just moved my camera. But the money wasn't good enough to deal with Claudia. Like, they're like, hell to the nah. Funky like, hell to the nah. I'm not finna sit here dealing with this bitch over some bullshit, and y'all ain't trying to up my contract. Hell to the nah.
Y'all ready? Baby, we finna listen. For this next hour, we finna talk about some of everything, honey. Let me tell you something. Over here on Funky Dineva Live, I can be live, unfiltered. I can say whatever I want to say. I can spend as much time as I want to spend on whatever topic, and we gonna have us a good time in this chat, goddamn. Go ahead and get y'all a drink. We at 2,000 now, and as soon as we get back to them 4,000 where we was at, we gonna get this motherfucker started, because I got something to say. I got some things to say. And so now y'all listen. Real talk. On my exit video, I spoke about how, you know, time and money wasn't adding up, and I was saying that if I put the same time into somebody else's platform that I put into mine, I could quadruple my money. And so shit, I'm already used to sitting down in this chair at 8 o'clock anyway in my house. I might as well continue sitting in my chair at 8 o'clock in my house, building my own damn platform. So I think that just might be what the hell me and this rat tooth comb is gonna do. Or whatever the case may be. I'm finna go get me a new repertoire of wigs. We finna be an extra type of messy. My hair gonna be laid. And we gonna have us a good time. We gonna kiki and talk about things as they come along and as they go. Now, another reason why I want to do this live is y'all always get on me about never going live. Lord, it's listen, John gonna shut us down, y'all. It's 14,000 people in here. He gonna shut us down. Oh, let me just drink some more because I'm gonna have to hit this nigga mouth. Girl, my eyes are red. I'm stressed out. Anyway, y'all know I don't really watch the reality TV no more. But bitch, let me slow the chat down. Michelle Adderley, my homegirl Michelle Adderley just told me to turn it down. I don't know how to turn it down. Slow it down. Y'all just gonna have to, this new. Catch this. I figure out how to slow it down for tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. How about that? Catch. I figure out how to slow it down for tomorrow night at 8. Oh yeah, y'all super chat me. Send me some money, bitch. If I need it in the morning, in the middle of the night, I ain't too proud to beg, ho. I ain't too proud to beg, bitch. I got bills. Y'all want me to buy these wigs? Y'all want me to buy these lipsticks? Send me some, bitch. I ain't too proud to beg, okay? Y'all want me to come to work? Y'all want me to come every night? Y'all hoes better replace this little bit of money that I left over there on the table. Super chat, bitch. I ain't saying nothing else, so I see a super chat. Bitch, I don't mind getting on the internet panhandling, bitch. I'm begging, bitch. I like to eat at Houston's too much, bitch. I like to drink. I like to go to Zara. I like to go to Gucci, bitch, on y'all money. Super chat me, ho, before I cut this thing off. Can a bitch get $5 so I can stop wearing this cheap Wet n Wild lipstick from Walgreens? And oh, they say I need to enable it. Girl, what I need to enable? Don't worry, I have it all figured out and going on for tomorrow. Y'all got this one for free. Y'all got this one for free. This was just a little test. A little test to see what all the fuck was going on out there in the atmosphere. Just a little piece of test. Nevertheless, y'all. Oh, so my friend Brandon Richardson said, we're not talking about the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. We're not talking about the... Hold on, let me see if my Cash App going on. Because these hoes, if y'all didn't think I was finna work for free over there, I ain't finna work for free over here either. Let me see what the fuck going on. Okay, the girls think, okay. Hey, Adams. Okay, Tiffany Hall. Thank you. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. I'm over here internet panhandling. I'm begging. Bitch, I'm begging. Bitch, I got this BMW payment. Let me stop. Anyway, a lot of y'all jumped in the comments and y'all were like, Funky Dineva, you need to shut the fuck up. You're not a woman. This, we finna get into whoever that said this was clickbait. It wasn't clickbait. Bitch, I never told y'all I was going in on anybody. And I know that's what some of y'all tuned in for. That's not my tea. I don't get down like that. I like love, peace, and happiness. I just saw the bullshit that a bitch pulled for what it was. And I had to let that hoe know I got her number. And don't play with me in my motherfucking face. Smiling and kikiing while you conniving and doing some shady ass shit in the background. It's a lot of shady shit going on in the background. That's been going on in the background since day one. And I've stayed quiet about it. And I'm going to remain to stay quiet about it because I don't indulge in mess and I don't like being in beef with drama people. But bitches is not gonna play in my face in 2024. In my life, I've always been taught to be the bigger person, and I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I don't care what the Bible says, I don't care what your mama and all of them say. Being the bigger person has never served me. There are people who I have shown grace to, who I should have punched in the fucking face. And literally, in 2024, that's the energy that I'm on. I'm not being the bigger person anymore. I'm not turning the other cheek anymore. You fuck with me, I'm calling you out. I'm calling out your antics, your little games. I'm letting you know that I fucking see you. And bitch, two can play. It's as simple as that. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't bother people. I stay in my own little corner. I do my little commentary. I go down to the bar and get drunk. I don't bother nobody. So don't come fucking with me. And that's literally what it boils down to. But y'all want to talk about Kelly Price. Like I used to call her Jelly Rice. Kelly Price people. Listen, Kelly, This what else we gonna have to do in 2024.
I feel it.
We gonna have to start naming names. You know what's so funny, y'all? I'm actually like, of course she talking about me on Fox Soul. I mean, that's just what she do. That's just what she do, or whatever. But what these numbers do? What these numbers doing? Sitting up over there mad over a situation she created. Sitting up over there mad, whatever. Don't talk to me. Talk to them numbers. Collectively, there's never been 14,000 in the chat over there, and I did it alone. Who needs who? Collectively, there's never been 14,000 over there. I did it alone. Who needs who? With that being said, y'all, y'all like my bob? Y'all like my bob? Oh, well, we got one more minute at 9 o'clock. We can just ride the clock. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Bye!
But Claudia is homophobic. She wanted to play like she got T.S. Madison to show, when in fact, if T.S. Madison is standing here and James DuBose is a couple of feet away, how hard is it to tell her to go over there and talk to James DuBose? Okay, and it don't matter what mouthpiece you put in. This is all you wanted to be able to do, is say that you got T.S. Madison to show, so that people can believe that you don't have an issue with transgenders.
And this is, you got to let natural born women have that. Cisgender, however she referred to us. And it's just, I feel like at this point we're splitting hairs. We're getting to a point where everyone's just getting so angry at things that we don't need to get angry at, because it's kind of ridiculous. You're a transgender woman. You are not the same as a natural born woman. And that's why we say the word transgender in before it. It's so confusing where woman's offensive now. How the fuck did the term woman get offensive? Why can't we define it anymore? It's getting weird around here, y'all. It's getting weird. And it's getting to a point where it makes women like me be afraid to voice my real feelings about things, because how people want to just jump on every single word, and you can't even have a real honest conversation anymore. And I'm sick of it. And I don't like where it's going. But I do, the only thing I can speak of is we do own it. And it's nothing to want. Trust me. And we are all learning and trying to be respectful. But in our journey of us being respectful to the trans community, please give some back. I remember when I was on a reality show with KJ, I had several, when people were mad at something I said, I had several trans women in my thing telling me they're going to take my man from me and I could fuck him better than you. Now, that is not a reflection on the entire community. And I don't actually think I'm losing anything from a transgender woman.
But there was a question, and I'm approaching this from the way I deal with these racist people sometimes. I try to live in a space where I always protect my mental peace. And the question that I have for you, Claudia, and a lot of Black women out there who are so upset, I would just be curious to know, when you really sit down and you analyze what you're upset about, I'm just curious to know what you're truly upset about, because when it's all said and done, and I may be wrong, I don't think you guys have lost any rights, any liberties. I don't think that your life, your day-to-day life has changed in any way that's tangible or quantifiable by this discourse.
It's actually kind of what you said, right? It's kind of ironic. It's mansplaining to women how we should feel. Mm-hmm. You're telling us we haven't lost anything. You don't know that.
I'm asking.
Right,
I'm asking.
I remember when I was on a reality show with KJ, I had several, when people were mad at something I said, I had several trans women in my thing telling me they're going to take my man from me and I could fuck him better than you. And I don't actually think I'm losing anything from a transgender woman. And it's like, when we speak on it, we have transgender women, which were born male, telling us to shut, like, no, you don't have it right. and you don't own this and you don't own the women experience. And it feels like you're still biologically a male telling us how we should feel. Let us vent.
I'm gonna get into the trans awareness issues. The Mississippi state legislature passed a bill this week that bans transgender athletes from competing on female sports teams at schools and universities. Now, there are currently 25 states considering laws like this, specifically banning transgender women from competing in women's sports activities. What are your thoughts on this?
And they are being trumped by these trans runners. So I'm concerned about that. So my thing is, let's level the playing field and let's create a trans division. Why not, or a trans league? My brain's not working right now, but why not compete? Why not let them compete on an equal footing?
And I understand the argument that, the whole point of transitioning is to live what you feel, your truth and how you identify, and not to feel excluded. I understand that okay, that with trans women, there's testosterone suppressors and all kinds of things. So their levels are lower as a cisgender woman, like equal, but I still feel like there's muscle, bone density, there's so many things, and science proves this, y'all. And I'm all for the transgender community to feel included. I really am. I rock with y'all.
Your problem with transgenders is that, like I've put in my video before, and I'll make sure you guys see it at the end, the clip that I've added, make sure you stay tuned to the end. I went and gathered clips from Cocktails with Queen and TGIF where Claudia has gotten very overly, let me not say overly, but very defensive in regards to the homosexual thing, in regards to transgender, LGBTQ, and I put it together. And I probably got about 350 views on that video, on the original video. But I'm going to put it at the end of this, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the end of this so you guys can see what I put together and how defensive Claudia gets on Cocktails with Queens and everything. And on Cocktails with Queens, she speaks in a way where she's trying to get the ladies to, doesn't it feel like we're being like pushed aside? Like it just feels like us as black women are being pushed. And I'm not saying, don't feel your way, but it just feels like you want to turn these women and you want to turn women against transgender women. You want them to feel the way you feel. And the reason why Claudia doesn't understand, you don't have to understand, but don't play like you understand. Don't play like you're an ally, when in fact Claudia is the type that would go to gay pride. You like a dick up your butt? Oh my God. How it feel? How it feel when you take a dick up your butt? Oh, really? And you just take it all the way up there and it just go up, you just take it up. Do you spread your cheeks when you take it? That type of thing, I don't know how to explain. It's like, because I'm real street smart. Okay, anybody that know me know I say this all the time. I'm real street smart. So I'm sorry that I can't form the right words, but it's kind of like condescending. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like condescending. Like, you know what you're thinking. You know that you're disgusted, and you're asking me this stuff, and you already know the answer to it. You ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? Most times, they're not stupid or in the unknown. They know. They're curious, but they know.
Dan, we talk about everything else. We're a team. We were talking about we should be the natural replacement for Wendy Williams. And I really believe that in that hot topic space. So it was a lot of raw emotions from both of us. Of course, everyone wants to dig, and they want you to talk about this and say his name, and then it gets a little bit, left, and it can be perceived as you being shady. It wasn't trying to, but and I believe then he put his show on the same time as us.
I invited 3 transgender women on my show in Dallas, a very conservative state, and we gave them a voice for 4 hours, and it was amazing on both sides.
I'm here with my guys, Al Reynolds, Funky Dineva, and Gary with the T. Now, there's a Real Housewife story, and I want to bring it up, but I want y'all to know, when we bring up these stories, it's not about hate, it's not about obsessing over someone. It's if something's in the news, that is my job, actually all of our jobs, to talk about it. I just had to put that disclaimer out there because I feel like people don't really get it. So, Al, what do you think about all this? I know you didn't see the video before. What do you think? And that's your friend. And I'm not here to try to drive a wedge between y'all. But this is the conversation. I think this is an important conversation to have.
I have a couple of transgender women that are my friends. I love them for them. I hate to do this with race, but I think it's the only way I can try to make people feel how some women might be feeling, okay? And I know I'm gonna get dragged for this, so I'm going in. I'm not gonna look at my comments the next few days. When Rachel Dolezal came along and did her whole blackfish thing, did the whole thing and pretended to be a black, she felt that she was a black woman, right? And she moved in those spaces. Did I want her job?
No, I didn't want her job. I didn't want anything she had, but it was irritating, right? It irritated a lot of Black women. Black people were like, how dare you? You don't know how it really feels. You can put the braids in and color your skin and do the surface, the superficial things, but you're not a Black woman. I think it's a little bit similar, although I'm not comparing the history of Black people with trans. Please get that out of y'all's mind, not you guys, but please know that I'm not minimizing. I'm not doing that.
Claudia just gives me, she's that type. Like, she'll go to gay pride and won't even understand. You know what I'm saying? It was right up her alley to get T.S. Madison a show so that she could say this right here. I got a transgender woman her first talk show. How can I be homophobic? How can I be homophobic or transphobic when I got a trans woman her first show? When I got 3 gay guys, because Gary with the T was on there with Al and Funky, on a show. You know, how can I be homophobic? Claudia is homophobic because not only does she not understand it, she purposely tries not to, and she's already conditioned to not understand. And hear me out, because I'm gonna go here now. When Claudia was on Housewives of Atlanta,
Mom. Hi. Hello. Hi. What you doing? Grandma. What's up? How are you? Mom.
My mom's Italian and my grandma is Black, and she's my father's mom. They're visiting from my hometown of Providence, Rhode Island.
Claudia was, she came on with her mom and her grandmother, I believe. And in coming on, oh shit, where's the egg? In coming on with them, why did Claudia choose? Here's what she did. She said something along the lines that her mom is conservative, her mom is religion, or something like that. And something about the gay scene. I can't quite remember. I know it was something in regards to the gay scene. Something along the lines of, you know, basically, she didn't grow up that way. You know, that's different for them, you know, and so she wanted to take them to a gay bar.
And plus, I hear only the queens.
Who recommended
the queens eat there. The queens of Atlanta eat there.
You mean those guys?
What kind? What's that?
You know
what's that?
The ones they call the queens. Now they can get married.
Grandma's turn up.
Hello, how are y'all tonight?
Good, how are you?
Doing good.
Hi, welcome to Lips.
Hi, queens.
How are we doing?
This is my grandma Lillian.
9 years old.
And my mom. I thought it'd be fun to bring my mom and grandma to a drag queen restaurant because I love to push my mom and my grandmother outside of their normal comfort zone. Wow, what a place.
And it seemed like she was taking them to a gay bar to trigger some type of either reaction or to, you know, I don't know, reveal to them. I really don't know. But I didn't understand what was the point. Then I didn't think about it. But now I think about it, you know, not now, but I've been thinking about it since she's been on TGIF. Like, why did she choose to take them to a gay club? You know, if they're conservative and basically, you know, they don't do the whole gay thing, why take them to a drag club? And Claudia didn't know a single soul in that club. I guarantee you Claudia didn't know a single person in that club. And if she did, she didn't give a damn about them. She don't give a damn about gay people. If she had an option to kill pigs, this person or that, or gay people, she would choose gay people over anything. She would. I feel like she would. Like, you know, all that telling Carlos King she don't like us being used as props and we are always used as props and all of this, that's such bullshit. It's not even about props, Claudia.
Talking to Q, I was like texting him about this. I said, I've always been irritated with how gay men have been like used for the gimmick, the extra something like that. Like the stereotypical things about, you know, and I never liked that. And I go, we can just have a conversation.
Advocate real quick, and I got to ask you this. So there's going to be people that are going to say, well, to be fair, did gay men not take Jack the personalities and the mannerisms of Black women? So what came first, the chicken or the egg? But I do agree. I do think, and look, I'm going to tell you this. I went out of my way to not be one of them women that got on a reality show and said, let me get a gay Bessie to parade around as my do boy, as my accessory, as my plus one. And I don't use the lingo like that. I'm not even good at it. And maybe that was to my detriment, but I do recognize, I do see that it seems like that seems to be like the
formula.
It's the formula. Like, okay, I gotta get fabulous, I gotta get my lashes, I gotta get my body done, and now let me get my gay bestie to put the cherry on top of it.
And here's Have you been to J Spot before?
No. Do you go here?
I've never actually come to the salon, but he's done my hair before and shoots and stuff.
I love him.
Yeah. Hello.
Are y'all on candy time, honey?
What?
Working girl.
Hey, Mama, how are you?
I love it. Claudia's basically a girl that just puts on chapstick before she walks out the house. She's gonna have to step her game up in Atlanta.
So I know my girl be having some issues sometimes.
Well, see, pretty girls feel like they don't have to try that hard. That's okay.
Part of the makeover that I so need.
Makeover part 1. Claudia is beautiful, obviously,
Yes,
so
she
you know half the work is done.
Well, you know.
Look, Cynthia's a supermodel, so I'm not gonna throw shade on her little constructive criticism. I'm totally cool with Derek J taking my hair to the next level.
The point is, you don't like for black women or women period to feel like they need gay boys who act like us. They mimic us. They want to be us. Why do you feel like you need them? That's Claudia's whole thing. She can't stand gay people, and she's trying her best to be professional, but when she's alone with her friends who think like her, they have the same sentiments, they have the same issue. Yeah, like they're always like, Claudia, this is probably why you have heavy glue on your eyelashes talking to Carlos, because you don't have a good gay friend, or because you won't even let them teach you or show you how to put it on. But this is probably why God put gay people in these positions. For people to believe that God don't care about gays, you gotta be out of your mind. He's not that type of God. He is love. God is love. Love cannot hate, okay? Love is love. He loves us abundantly, even if we made our bed in hell. So you mean to tell me he stopped loving me while I'm gay, but then I go to hell and he loved me again? No. If you're gonna believe some of the Bible, you're gonna believe all of it, okay? So then if I made my bed in hell from being gay and he still loved me, then what made him stop loving me on earth when I was in the middle of sin? That doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense. I need people to make that make sense. God is love. He loves us abundantly. If you feel like it's a sin, you worry about your sin. God gonna get you for disliking me, because he is love. He wants you to love and try to love like he does, which is abundantly. I love you because you're human. I love you because you're good. I don't like you because you're bad. Not I don't like you because you gay and you like dick up your butt or dick in the back of your throat or dick in a nigga mouth or dick in a nigga ass. Like, come on, too much. I need to stop cussing so much too, because that be messing up everything, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. But I couldn't figure out why Claudia took, her parents to her grandparents, her grandma and her mother to this gay bar. I just couldn't figure it out. And this is why I say she's conditioned and trained this way, because her mother and her grandmother brought her up like this. They're not with the gay stuff. They're not with the gay stuff. And her grandmother, I believe, made some type of comment, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even remember. If I'm not mistaken, she made some type of comment. And then they sat in the dark in the back. They didn't even sit over by I don't know what they did. I highly doubt. I believe when the scene was over, they left the hell up out of there. I don't even think they went over there and watched the show, okay? But they sat over in the dark. They sat over by themselves. And I don't even remember what the grandmother said at the end, but you guys will see the clip.
Grandma, has a woman ever hit on you? Yeah, I told her, if I look but don't see a bat and 2 balls, someone's hurt.
So you're strictly dickly?
Damn right.
What did you say?
Nothing.
No, wait. Let's do it right now.
I'll do what? You open your leg, you slides and that's it.
That's it? That's all I need to know? Mom, do you want to add anything to this?
Turn off the lights.
I don't understand why Claudia decided to take them there. I don't know why Claudia decided to take them there. It was as if she was trying to, taunt them, or trigger them. Not taunt them, I'm sorry, but trigger a reaction or trigger something to get some juicy scene or something. Because, now looking back at it, I wonder if she'd think about it. Like, damn, what if they would have said something wrong? And in today's world, I would probably be canceled if my family or if people knew that I was raised in a house that disregarded gay lifestyle. Not to say that you have to regard it, but I feel like to say disregard it is like to see them get hit by a bus or see them getting, hurt by a man, beat up, and you just walk right on by. That's what Claudia gives me her mother and her grandmother raised her like. No, he's a faggot. Keep walking. No, we don't help faggots, baby. Keep walking. I don't know. That's what Claudia gives. That's one thing, okay? Because Claudia definitely was raised that way. Another thing is, anybody that know Claudia, she knew what was getting ready to come. I don't know if Armon called her, but I strongly believe and feel that Armon called her and told her, what he was getting ready to say, because she came off as very prepared, as if she knew what was getting ready to be said in this roast. So, and I wouldn't be surprised if she did know what was getting ready to be said in the roast. I would not be surprised.
It's my birthday.
Okay, Al.
Claudia, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes. And remember all the great things I've said about you at the top of the show, Al. Because this is truly your birthday. Now, everyone, I wrote it down. Gather round. It's roast time, okay? Today we're celebrating our very own Al Reynolds' birthday. Al, you're a man of many talents, some of which include being messy, causing drama, and having a knack for making our workplace feel like a reality TV show. Al's got a unique ability to smile in your face, snap a picture, and go behind your back and talk about you to your coworker that he claims he hates. It's like he's got a PhD in two-faced study, okay? Due to Al's special relationship with management and his hypersensitivity, we are not allowed to talk about his failed marriage. So even though he's brought it up many times, I'll steer clear of that topic to keep my job. Now, but wait, there's more. Al fancies himself as the facts guy, but somehow he never seems to get the actual facts right. He's also a talk show host who's supposed to have all the strong opinion, but the guy can't form a thought without his notes. Seriously. I've seen grocery store lists with more spontaneous insight. And let's not forget his legendary struggle with names and words. Al, it's successful, not successful. It's like watching a toddler trying to pronounce spaghetti. Oh, and how could I forget Al's clout-chasing antics? He's got all these celebrities friends, but the best part, none of these celebrities actually know they're supposed to be friends with him. And as if that wasn't enough, Al is currently on a mission to get our talk show canceled. His nasty, childish, slightly jealous attitude is working overtime to torpedo our show. It's like he's auditioning for a soap opera villain role. But despite all the chaos, let's not forget it's your birthday, Al. Okay? So here's to you. May your future be as drama-free as your past has been drama-filled. Happy birthday, Al.
That was, baby, the shade and all of that is real, and if that's what you got to use to get it, use it.
Hey, I got it. Listen, I'm auditioning for Netflix. If
that's what you got to do to use it, get it, baby.
Listen,
that was hot.
That Netflix taught me, Bishop, you got to go hard, baby.
When it's the roast, it's the roast. Hey, I'm good. It's my birthday. Can't nobody say anything that's going to annoy me or take me off of my dream and my tracks, period. Thank you for Armon, and thank you, Claudia. I really enjoyed it.
Happy
this
birthday.
Is a really
and I put energy into it because I wanted you to know I cared. So happy birthday, Al.
All right.
Baby, if you care like that for a friend, I hate to be an enemy.
Here is the beautiful thing. The beautiful thing about it is Tiana Taylor don't need them $8,000. She really don't. She don't need, this Al calling me right here. This Al right here. Hey.
Listen.
Hold on before you talk.
No,
I'm on live.
You need to hear this on live.
Hold on. People can hear you.
I don't give a fuck. When I tell you go back and watch TGIF tonight, go back and watch TGIF tonight.
What happened?
Go back and watch TGIF tonight, and you tell me if I don't have a reason. Ooh, you filming me?
I told you was live.
Oh, my bad. Go back. Hey, friend, go back and watch TGIF tonight and call me back.
All right, bye. Child. 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 Ooh, hey, child. Lord. Child. Y'all want me to do this one more story, or y'all want me to get off the line so we can go watch TGIF? Ooh, Al was heated and hot.
I definitely feel like she knew what was getting ready to be said at the roast. She brought up the roast. I guess she was kind of trying to say that Al Reynolds was keeping them apart, her and our blood. But Claudia is full of it. She do underhand, undercut stuff, just like Flame Monroe. She trying to play like she didn't know. She can't keep up with the drama. You knew that the show was getting ready to go downhill, so you tried to get Flame Monroe also to spite Funky.
All right, y'all, the debate continues among cisgender and transgender women. Comedian Flame Monroe shared his thoughts and threw some major shade towards Pose actress Angelica Ross.
And, you know, there's something very peculiar, in my opinion, about Flame and Al Sharpton says it best, just because you're my color doesn't make you my kind. And I get that Flame is older than a lot of the LGBT community now, and he probably comes from a generation where assimilation was his best means of surviving. But Flames has a way of pandering, in my opinion, sometimes to the straights for straight acceptance, uses a lot of the bigoted, in my opinion, straight people talking points to be able to continue to sit at the straight table. And there were just, I don't know, I pick up on that theme from time to time with a lot of the interviews and videos that Flame does. But there were bits and pieces of what Flame said that were 100% true.
And I have a headache from this, I swear. I agree with some of the stuff that Flame said, and maybe I'm supposed to, because like y'all saying, she's pandering to the straight community. One thing I will say that I did like was Flame seemed very respectful to women. And that's something that I feel like we've been missing in the last few months. You know, we talked on our DM about this. And you know what, maybe we'll invite her on the show. I don't know how you guys
No, we won't. No, we won't.
Well, sometimes we have to have conversations with people we don't agree with.
No, not with the way she's unsolicitedly gone after me. And he said,
oh, has she?
She won't be on this one.
What do you mean she went after you?
Oh, there's videos of her going in and saying all types of stuff. I'm on meth and all type of stuff that was just unsolicited. She won't be on this one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, I want to read to you what he said exactly, because I don't like to misquote people.
Okay.
So I want to be able to have you respond to this, because what happened, because he did say this about you, and I want to get your response, because I don't want to misquote people. He said, I quote, "My issue is with Claudia Jordan. So-and-so was just a pawn in Claudia's game. Now I'm going to reserve why I have an issue with Claudia, but I'm going to leave that one in the chamber in case someone gets froggy." What did he mean by that?
I'm not all the way sure I have to assume, but so we were scrambling to get to fill the spot. Flame Monroe's name got brought up. I am cool with Flame Monroe, and I like Flame. Funky was told about it. I even have text messages on my phone too. But then it came off, I guess, the optics looked like it was shady because there was something with them before. I can't keep up with everyone's beefs and like the history, but it felt like I think it felt like something towards him maybe, right? Al was with it, the producers were with it, and Funky was also made aware, we talked about it on a text.
When I sent Flame Monroe something that Funky, I tagged her in something, and when you tag people and stuff, it goes to their inbox. I tagged her in something funny that Funky said. I didn't know that her and Funky had a beef. I watched TS, I used to watch Queen's Court when she would guest star on there, Flame would guest star, blah, blah, blah. I didn't see the episode where I guess the beef happened or she explained the beef. I don't know. Flame messaged the Urban Binge and said, why did you send me this? You know I don't fuck with her. Or that boy, or something like that. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You know, I immediately took the phone and I started, took over and I messaged, we apologize. We did not know. We tagged you and it goes to everybody's inbox who's tagged. So it's my apology. But Flame was just like, don't send me nothing of him. I don't fuck with him. I was just like, whoa. I didn't know that they had a beef with each other. I didn't know that they weren't getting along. So I just stopped tagging her and stuff. But that's when I found out. So when I seen Flame on TGIF, after Funky left, I was gagging. Also, we are the creators of Funky Dineva's fan page. So when you see Miss Funky Dineva, that's, you know, MISS, that's the fan page we created. And of course, his is MS Funky Dineva. Ours is MISS. It is a fan page where we go and grab clips from Funky Dineva. We've binge watched all of Funky for years. We've been watching Funky. I have. But, you know, me and Jay been together 12 years, and in those 12 years, we've watched Funky Dineva a lot. But I've been watching Funky Dineva since I was in middle school or high school, 8th grade, 9th grade, somewhere around there. I've been watching Funky Dineva. So when I got with Jay, for 12 years, we've been going through Funky Dineva's videos. I'm always using them in our Real Housewives of Atlanta reviews to make reference to something that, you know, he said that came to fruition in the future or something, anything. We love Funky Dineva. A big fan over here. Hit us up, Funky Dineva. Hit us up too. He answered his emails easily. Because if you need anything done on that page, do let us know. You want us to post something in specific, go get something, you let us know. I did a live last night, and I need y'all to go get the piece of the live last night and go whatever. We'll go do it for you. We got you. Anyway, yeah, Claudia is, I forgot what I was saying, but Claudia is just, she's really full of it. Like, she's really full of it. I wish you would be honest and just say what her issue is with, you know, the gay thing. It's just that I wasn't born that way. I don't understand it. I don't understand how y'all can act like girls, try to be like girls. Like, why do y'all want to be like a girl? We are girls. Y'all are not girls. Like, her issue is really petty, but somebody need to just let her let it out. Somebody need to just let her let it out. Let Claudia just let it out. She want to just let it out, y'all. Just let her let it out. She don't like us. She don't want us acting like a sissy. She don't want us being a girl, honey. She don't want us talking like this. Yes, honey. Yes, Claudia, bitch. You look good, bitch. Bitch, you doing it, bitch. Yes, bitch. Bitch, you better work, bitch. Bitch, you did it, bitch. Yes, bitch. Claudia, bitch. Like I said before, Claudia can play Whitney Houston. Claudia can play the Jane, that lady who used to be an anchor. She looked like her. But Claudia is just full of it. I'm going to play my commentary that I've done on Claudia in the past, and I want y'all to watch it at the end of this. I'm about to play it in a minute. But Claudia really trips me out. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like something will never click with Claudia. Something will never click with Claudia. And I wish you would just be honest and just get it out and just be real. I don't understand it. I do not understand it, and I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the lifestyle. I do not agree with the lifestyle. I think you guys should try to fuck some pussy and try to get a woman in your life because you'll love it. That is Claudia's brain speaking, okay? That's Claudia. That's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think Claudia's like, get a woman, okay? Get a woman, okay? That's what I think she thinks like. But Funky Dineva went off and did his thing. Al Reynolds went off and did his thing, and now the show has been canceled. And I'm not surprised that the show has been canceled. I'm not surprised at all. I think that Claudia needs to understand that maybe your career is always fluctuating so heavily because, and I say so heavily because Claudia now is doing Tubi videos, Lifetime, all that kind of little stuff. But Claudia wasn't, okay? She wasn't. So she probably got a better agent or something, and they're getting her more gigs and shit, which is awesome. I think Claudia is professional, and her professionalism is refreshing, you know, in workspaces. I just think that she can come off as snooty or very like, you know, there's some gay people that can just feel it, that you don't understand it, that behind your smile there's a frown. Like I don't know, it's like a dog can smell weed, police dog smelling weed through tight zip bags or something. Like, we can see it. We can straight up see it. We can straight up see your dislike for us. You don't like that gay shit. That gay shit is not your thing. You don't understand it, and you don't like it. And we get it. We get it. Just be real about it. Be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Be honest about it.
That's how they get big asses?
Yeah.
And plus I hear only the queens.
Who recommended
the
it?
queens eat there. The queens of Atlanta eat there.
You mean those guys?
What kind? What's that?
You know
What's that?
The ones they call the queens, now they can get married.
But I think Funky is doing a damn thing, and all the gay people in the world are doing a damn thing. T.S. Madison is doing a damn thing. Al Reynolds is doing a damn thing. Everybody, Armon is doing a damn thing. Gay folks is doing the damn thing. Larry Reed is doing a damn thing. Oh, Larry ain't gay, not openly gay. Oh, Larry bisexual. I think Larry bisexual. I don't know. I think Larry's bisexual. I believe so. Or pansexual. Pansexual is still bisexual. It's just bisexual and then some. So I don't know what Larry is, but I know he ain't. I don't think he's straight.
Look, yes, I'm straight, but I like a little pain every now and again.
Jesus, my baby daddy.
I don't think they're straight. Again, Larry bought this microphone for me, okay? This your mic, $400. Larry dropped it in my Cash App and just blessed me with it. And I thank God for Larry. I love Larry. I want Larry to please continue what he's doing because he don't understand how much he done woke the people up. He wakes the people up. He's like a modern preacher. And when you look back at it later on in life, we're going to be looking at Larry Reed like we look at T.D. Jakes later on in life. He's just going to be the new age preacher. And the man that put spit in his brother's face. I forget his name, Mike Todd. Nasty. Preachers is doing too much nowadays. Oh, missing the table.
Bring it down because my head will start spinning. I'll chop it on your trachea. Try it. Try it. Try it. With me if you want to. It's not a good day. Okay? Now back to the shaking the table. Don't shake unless you're ready to get shook.
And this is just a voiceover that I wanted to add in really quickly in regards to Claudia's interview with Carlos King. And at one point of the interview, she said, speaking of TGIF and having two gay men next to her, that she wasn't trying to shove it down your throat. And when she said that, she said, pause. From my understanding, pause is like a no homo kind of sort of. It's just a way of not. It's a more respectable way of saying no homo. That's what pause is. I mean, many straight men who don't want to say no homo or who are homos may say pause. You know, like, I don't mean in a gay way.
Pitching or talking to Q, I was like texting him about this. I said I've always been irritated with how gay men have been like used for the gimmick, the extra something like that, like the stereotypical things about, you know. And I never liked that. And I go, we could just have a conversation. We don't have to that doesn't have to play front and center. I'm not hiding it. It's not that, but it's like, I'm not using you. I want it to be very clear. I'm not using you for your sexuality because that's trending or that's popular. I really like the opinions. You know, and most straight men aren't into hot topics and gossip, so it just makes sense. You know, but it wasn't like we wasn't shoving it down your throat, pause, but, you know, to just make it about that. So it really worked well, and he was really cute, really appreciated.
But yeah, Claudia she homophobic, y'all. She homophobic. She don't like gay people. She don't need to come at the Housewives. She can go on a girls trip. Girls trip, but no Housewives for Claudia. I wouldn't care to see her back. But I do totally believe, like I said, she knew what Armon was getting ready to say. And, you know, Claudia wants to make it seem like Al got the show canceled. That was probably the whole point of Armon saying it in his roast, was probably to get people on this trained thought of, oh shit, now the show is canceled. Armon did say in his roast that the show was going to be canceled. I mean that, you know, Al was trying to sabotage the show, so now that the show is canceled, it looks like Al was trying to sabotage it. And people are saying Claudia had something to do with it. I don't know. I didn't think that Claudia had nothing to do with it. I feel like Armon is bold and big enough to do what he wants to do when it comes down to shit like that, especially. So I don't think anybody had to set him up to do it. Maybe somebody helped him write it, but I think his idea was his idea.
Happy birthday.
And I put energy into it because I wanted you to know I cared. So happy birthday, Al.
All right.
Baby, if you care like that for a friend, I hate to see an enemy.
And I think that he felt that Al was trying to sabotage the show from the inside out. But what I'm saying is, I don't think Claudia was a friend by stopping him or saying, make it a little lighter. That's going real hard and we don't want to hurt his feelings. Something like that. Claudia didn't even say that. I don't think so. And now that it's out that the show has been canceled, people feel like they got a clue. Oh, Armon did say. So is that why the show canceled? Because he got it canceled? Probably because Al got it canceled. No, I think that the shot was shot when Funky left. The shot was shot when Funky left, and when chemistry wasn't working, or when the ratings wasn't going up after Armon, and when it didn't work out, they dropped the show. They let the show go. That's probably what happened. I'm not sure, but the show wasn't picking up at all, and it wasn't because Armon or nothing. It was because Funky left, and y'all lost a good one. Y'all could have lost Claudia. Y'all could have lost Al. The ratings weren't gonna go nowhere. It was Funky that brought the ratings. It was Funky that brought the hits, and then Claudia. And before that, it was Funky, Vivica, Lisa Ray, Claudia, Selena. That's how it was. Then Al. That's what the ranking was at first. But it turned into Funky, Claudia, then Al in ranking. I don't know. I think Fox Soul is probably going to end up dimming down, or they're going to have to revamp and find some new way of turning this thing up, turning this channel up. And I think they can. I think they need to go get some more people like Funky. They need to find the budget to pay Funky. They need to find the budget to take that damn man and that boy McMillan and Morrow. They need to take that shit off and put Larry Reed on Sundays for an hour and play that shit again at night or something. That's what they should do. Play Larry twice on Sundays, have Funky Dineva have him a show on there, have Claudia have her show on there, or bring TGIF back with Funky, Al, and Claudia, and pay Funky what he needs. Or just, it's over with. And like she said, they took the place of Wendy Williams. They kind of sort of did. They had ratings like hell, and they were quenching our thirst for hot topics and trending news, and that thoughtless commentary, or careless commentary, but careful. Careful but careless commentary. You know what I'm saying? Is what Wendy was giving, and that's what Al them gave and Funky them gave when they were doing TGIF. But I think people just open up your eyes to Claudia. That's all I have to say. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have a sit down talk with Claudia. I don't have the words. You know what I'm saying? I'm not intellectual enough. So it wouldn't just be me. It would be because I don't have the proper words. You know what I'm saying? And I can't take lies, and I couldn't dare look at Claudia in the face and take her beating around the bush. She would have to just keep it straight up, so the conversation wouldn't go well, because she got to keep it straight up. But look at my interview with Carry-On Franklin. He was honest. So I did 2 or 3 interviews with Carry-On, and he was honest. He was very honest, and nobody really watched him. But I'm gonna move him over here to this channel. They're on my other channel. I'm gonna move him over here to this channel, Rebel TV. Just type in Rebel TV, RIBEL TV, Carry-On Franklin. Rebel TV, Carry-On Franklin, and you'll see our interview.
When it comes to the beat, I'll be the devil. God's still gonna love me. Ain't nobody coming for me. Most of that conversation, I was having an argument. He's being manipulative, recording the conversation, getting in my face, 6 feet from me. You stupid. You were so fucking disrespectful and not focused. Y'all trying to f me, and you trying to f me? That's not the pun that I want to be talking about.
He invited me to the recording.
Come on, y'all been wanting this month-old ass tea. Come get it. But I want to know what I said so bad about you. And I listened to the whole recording. You was giving him a lot of bullshit, like he was giving you a lot of bullshit. You can't afford me. So
I'm not gonna pay for no dick, but if you want to bring it, come to New York City. I did not expect for it to go the way that it did.
We can bring it all down. Bring it all down. Unos, dos, tres, cuatro.
Who is this? Somebody want to come in live, y'all. I don't know who this is, so.
When it comes to the beat,
like, I don't feel like the man after a one-night stand. I feel used, and I feel...
Sense on the weapon. When it comes to the beats, 6 jump at the heat on the top.
You a fuck nigga. Niggas think I'm the devil, like. I'm not offended by that. Like, this shit kind of sexy to me. So then I asked to say, I said, God, is this right for me? My dad is Aquarius, okay, and I don't like Aquarius. I don't like Aquarius, okay. I'm a feet guy, so I don't care how big the booty is. If them toes ain't popping, you get the homie stem from me. What's up, friend? If we get in a car wreck and the windshield bust through, this is intense, but oh well. I'm like, I just want to ram the car next to me. They probably gonna rush your ass to the ER.
Unos, dos, tres, cuatro. When it comes to the beat, ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody coming for me. When it comes to the beat, ain't nobody coming for me. Ain't nobody fucking with Dago. Ask around, we bang with roll tacos. I'm about to put Dago back on the map.
619, motherfuckers.
What? Y'all think I'm on that time?
I'm about to put Dago back on the map.
619, motherfuckers.
Kurt Franklin, please help your son. He don't give a fuck about me just like you. You ain't him pussy, nigga.
Hell yeah, I like it natural.
Niggas, like, if niggas think I'm the devil, like this shit kind of sexy to me, so I'm not offended by that.
None of y'all knuckle.
But Carry On was honest. He was very honest. Very, very, very honest. This was in regards to his father molesting him, Kirk Franklin molesting him. And it never went anywhere. Those interviews never went anywhere. But Carry On was honest. And so that's what Claudia would have to do. She would have to be honest in regards to the homosexual thing, in regards to how she feels and how she was raised. And what was her reasoning for taking her parents to the gay bar, knowing that they were conservative or whatever she called them, basically not with that gay shit. Why take them to a gay bar, Claudia? I don't understand that. Anyway, I don't even remember what else I was going to talk about. I should have wrote it down. But I wanted to really get on here and say that Claudia is, sometimes she can be real sneaky and conniving. And like I said, she knew Armon, what he was going to say. She probably didn't throw her 2 cents in, like, you know, this is his birthday. Let's not hurt his feelings. You know what I'm saying? She knew that she knew that getting T.S. Madison a show would just look good for her. She didn't really care for T.S. Madison. She didn't really care for trans people. She feel like they're taking her place. They're stepping on their toes. Black women's toes, or women's toes, period. You know what I'm saying? When that's not even the case. That's what bothers me. Try to understand. Try to understand. Damn, try to understand, Claudia. She don't even want to try to understand. It don't feel like. That's the problem. You don't even want to try to understand. You don't understand and you don't want to try to understand. There's a blockage there. There's a disconnect there, like she said. There's a disconnect there with her really fully being capable of understanding that people are born this way. That these people cannot help that they feel like I'm trapped inside of a body. I don't want to have a flat chest. I want titties. I want makeup. I want eyelashes. I want hair. I want nails. I want ass. I'm a woman. And then when they become that, or they look like that on the outside, they actually feel they become that. They are that. I am a woman. I'm a woman. And Claudia, she don't grasp that. She just don't get it. And she don't want to understand it. It doesn't make sense to her that you would want to be me. I'm a woman. This is my position. You can't have my position. You don't have a uterus. You don't have a vagina. And then it makes it worse that Claudia has a fertility issue. She can't get pregnant. Something that she's very open about. That makes it even worse for her, okay? You really ain't gonna be acting like you a damn woman. No. That's for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Claudia, you're just full of it. You're full of yourself. You're full of it. And she's homophobic. You know, in my opinion, Claudia is transphobic, homophobic, and she needs to go to a town hall for gay people and let them just really, you know, her and her girlfriends who feel the same way, so that they can really understand. But I don't think they ever will. So I think it would just be a waste of time for Claudia. For Claudia, it would be a waste of time. But what she feels she's protected by, or what she feels she's safe behind, is that I'm professional, and that I know how to keep a smile and make you feel like I care for you, and I love you guys, and y'all are the shit, and you know, blah 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 blah. When in fact, I really don't understand, and I can't stand it. It's just like, why? Why do you want to be like that? That's Claudia. But you know, I digress, and I move forward. Check out the rest of this commentary at the end of this clip. All right, and hit that subscribe button, hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Thank you.
The Breakfast Club co-host switch-arounds and switch-ups. I fucking love it, okay? At first I was like, oh my God, the Breakfast Club need to keep doing these switch-ups, keep doing these switch-arounds, because these are awesome. Having these different women rotate in and out of the Breakfast Club, hearing their voices, hearing their personalities, hearing their opinions, with Charlamagne, very opinionated self, and Envy. It sounds really good, and it looks really good. I love to see Nene, Ebony K. Williams, Tiffany, the Tiffany girl from NBC. I love to see all of them. Angela Rye, Lisa Ray. Did I say Nene Leakes? Like, I love to see all of them. But somebody who killed the game when they first came on was Jasmine Brand. But somebody who I think has taken it and just completely stole everybody's ear is Claudia Jordan.
I see you killing it on the Breakfast Club, young lady. Keep up the good work.
I just want to say to the people that have been commenting in the YouTube and social media, I am moved and so like appreciative of the positivity. Like, I've never had that high of a percentage of positivity on any project I've ever done. So I thank you. Like, I read them all and I thank you. So thank you. But yeah, I'm in our old stomping ground. I'm in New York, and you know, I love it out here. It's so fun.
Right.
What's going on? And I want to piggyback off of Al. I actually had to send you a text earlier today. I didn't get a chance to watch the Breakfast Club, but a couple people texted me, and I saw the YouTube video, and like all of the comments were overwhelmingly positive, and they're like, she needs to be the next host. She needs to be the next host. So Claudia, hopefully, you know, the people that are in charge are listening and put you in high consideration. Congratulations.
Thank you. I will say this, I was quite pleasantly surprised to see some of the people in the comments that are also TGIF fans. They said, as long as it don't interfere with TGIF, she can still, I said, okay, now I'm not leaving TGIF. We're gonna still keep this show together, because we got people who count on us every week, so
many people called up to the radio yesterday to tell Claudia how good she sounded out on the radio and how they want to hear her. New Yorkers and people in other states, letting Claudia know that she is the voice to take Angela Yee's spot. I was all for Jasmine Brand, but now that I'm hearing Claudia, I'm for Claudia. If they don't do Claudia, they need to do the Jasmine Brand. One of them needs to take Angela Yee's spot. Even if the Jasmine Brand is not in New York City, maybe she can make a couple of trips here and there, but primarily do her room and report from her living room in Atlanta. I'm pretty sure you guys have a way of putting her on the radio virtually, even if she doesn't get the same amount of money or salary as Angela Yee. It could work for the Jasmine Brand to me. Like, that's a good look for the Jasmine Brand. I would love to see the Jasmine Brand hosting Room and Report on the Breakfast Club. But even better would be Claudia freaking Jordan. She sounds so good. And like Charlamagne kept saying, y'all keep forgetting that Claudia is a G in these streets. Claudia said she got her radio license in 1992. 1992 is when Claudia said she got her radio license. So imagine how long Claudia has been on the radio doing this thing. She's been doing this thing for a long ass time. Put some respect on Claudia Jordan's name. She's been doing this for a really long time. But I think Claudia is great for the job. She sounds great. If you have not heard Claudia Jordan on the Breakfast Club, you guys should go tune into that. I mean, literally, Claudia is killing the fucking game on there, right? My only problem with Claudia is she is so pro-woman. Her and Ricky Smiley could not get along because Ricky is so pro-man and Claudia is so pro-woman. She's so everything. Even if a woman does something wrong, Claudia tries her best to find the right in it. She tries her best to say, but well. And if you talk so highly of a man, she's quick to say, well, women do it too. Well, what about women? And then even with transgenders, it seems like she looks at transgenders like, y'all not gonna take our spot. Y'all not real women. And to gay men, it seems like y'all not about to take our spot. We started doing makeup. We started putting on eyelashes and, and she exudes that. And I don't think she really knows. And I think that when it's called out to her, she kind of feels bad. But then again, it's like, do I really give a fuck? No, because that's how I feel. Like I said, a fire truck, every video we do, y'all gonna get the goddamn fire truck. I promise you. Every video we do, every show I do, whether that's Sunday Flow, The Urban Binge, or Rico Live Thoughts, it's gonna always be the sirens. Always. As you can see. Anyway, so yeah, Claudia probably won't work with two men and no women on this show. I don't know how that will work with Claudia. Claudia needs women on the show with her. If she doesn't have a woman on the show, she feels like she's being double teamed. She said that before to Funky Dineva and Al Reynolds. And I don't think it's a matter of that. I just think it's a matter of her opinion is drowned out because two opinions over this one opinion kind of makes it look like, oh, y'all are taking over me. I mean, that's not really the case. But Claudia, work on that shit. If you're not homophobic and if you're not against gay people or you're not scared that gay people are going to replace women or take women's spot, however the fuck that would happen, if we mimic women, and it's not even a fact of mimicking women. I need people and women to understand that a lot of these gay people and gay people out here, including myself, are born this way. There is a X chromosome and a Y chromosome that a male and a woman, you could be born with the wrong chromosome or one extra leg or one less leg or something like that, and be born with a penis or born with a vagina. And that's why you have women who still date men, but they are tomboys. They may have had that chromosome, that a male chromosome, that shows up in a male. So I don't know. I just want Claudia and people to know that it's not a matter of mimicking or acting like a woman. It's a matter of I was born this way and this is naturally who I am because there's a woman inside of me. When I was born, there was a genetic fuck up. It's not a matter of God make mistakes. It's not about that. It's just a matter of science, and mistakes can happen with us being humans. So I mean, hey, kids are born with tails and shit, and that's not supposed to happen. They have to cut the tail off. They don't let the baby walk around with a tail. It's a fucking mistake. What do? Banish them to hell because they got a fucking tail? You banish us to hell because it says in the Bible that it's an abomination, but it did not say we were all going straight to fucking hell. Okay, didn't say that. So you read that slave book and you get your understanding the way you get your understanding, slave. Yeah, if the shoot fit, wear it, damn it. Oh, that's my mom and my take. Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that because Claudia Jordan do be pissing me off sometimes. But that little last piece of rant they have nothing to do with Claudia Jordan. It has something to do with the homophobic people and the homophobic people in the world and the church folks. Period. Just overall. Period. Because there's a lot of homophobic people, and it hurts worse when it's homophobic people in your family that's been knowing you since you was a baby, and they still homophobic, and they act as if they don't know that this is naturally you. Like, how could your mind not fathom that? Damn, he been this way or she been this way since they was little. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama been a tomboy. She never dated women, but all of a sudden when we got older and out of the house, she ended up with a woman when we all got out of her house and stuff. So it's like, and this whole time people knew that my mom was a tomboy. People been saying my mom was a tomboy. She never wore dresses. She wore pants and polo hats and hats and shit and dress, Adidas suits and shit like that. My mama don't be dressing like no girl, never. And gold earrings up her ear and shit, short hairstyles and shit. Now she wears short hairstyles. Back then she used to wear long hairstyles, but people should know, her siblings who are homophobic should know, hell, my sister been gay. Ain't nothing ever happened to her to make her like this. She been like this. And that should make you accept it more, knowing that a person has been this way since they were born. But no, you ignorant black motherfuckers out here just want to be condemning somebody, judging somebody, going at somebody's neck, putting somebody in hell, when you the one gonna be the main one down there burning with all your skin and all your flesh. Stop judging people. Including myself. Stop judging people.
My mouth on the situation. Why? Because I am to speak only of that which I absolutely know and testify to what I have seen with my own eyes. If we're going to live by the scripture, we're going to live by the scripture. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I didn't.
Claudia Jordan and her transgender in sports. Okay, first of all, transgenders in sports, I think for the most part, as you know, they're trying to ban transgenders from playing with the sex that they identify as. So if you're a girl, you should not be playing with the boys just because you identify as a boy. If you are a boy, you should not be playing with the girls just because you identify as a girl. And you know what? I think, if I'm not saying nothing wrong, for me, I think I agree. But I think that for most black gay people, most black LGBTQ people, I think we do agree. I think most of us totally agree with that notion and with that point, because we get it. We absolutely get it. And I don't think we really give a fuck. But I think that the point is, we're not going to say anything. We're not going to rally behind this and make it seem like we're bashing our own self when we get bashed enough. We get bashed enough. We're not going to get behind this and say, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Although if majority of us and most of us did come out and say, well, shit, we don't give a fuck, then that'll probably make them feel like, wow, okay. But it's hard for us to do that because we get bashed enough, we get mistreated, and ostracized enough that we don't want to make you feel like we're looking down on ourselves about something, or that we agree with the opposite team about something that regards us. Because in the first place, when y'all made that okay, majority of us probably didn't agree with it. We were happy about it, glad about it, but we didn't agree with it, majority of us. And I think I'm right when I say majority of us, and I speak for majority of us. I think that majority of us don't want that and don't care for that. I think majority of us understand and we get it, but we're not going to down ourselves and hop on the opposing team side because they have a great decision or idea that we somewhat agree with. So let us all say, yeah, we agree. No. We ain't no coons. We ain't no clowns. So we're going to let y'all make y'all little bill, make y'all little shit, and put it in law or whatever y'all want to do. And we don't really give a fuck. We just not going to say nothing. But for the little, white gays out there, or the little sensitive gays out there, that I'm sure is not the majority, but are the lesser ones, they will get over it. They will get over it. And we, like Funky said, we can't have everything. But for Funky to say that in front of a bitch like Claudia, I love Claudia in some areas. In some areas, I have to check the bitch. She knows within herself she's intimidated by gay people. She knows within herself she don't like gay people. Claudia know within herself gay people is they getting on her nerve. Trans people getting on her nerve. All this LGBTQ, name this and name that. All of the shit is getting on Claudia's last nerve. She's tired of it. And I think that she's been not fond of it. I think that she's been not fond of the whole homosexual gay thing. I think it's been a thing where they get on my nerve. And she doesn't understand that she expresses that constantly with the words that she chooses to say. With the things that she says, she is constantly making it obvious that she is not on the side of gay people, that she is not a full ally. She's a play ally. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if anybody else feel where I'm coming from. I know that there are some haters out there that are Claudia ass kissers that probably don't have a discerning eye. So of course you don't see it. There's not many people with a discerning eye. Because you ran into 5 people in the club that say they got the spirit of discernment, that does not mean majority of people have the spirit of discernment, because 3 of them is lying. Okay. But for people that have the discerning eye, they can see gay people and trans stuff make her flesh crawl. She can hang with them. She can tolerate them. She can tolerate them to a very high level because she's professional. But in real life, Claudia can't stand trans people. She feel like they taking her spot. I think she feel like they stepping on her toes. They're trying to take her spot. They think they control shit. They gonna take the men, because maybe some men that she's seen that are gay has probably grinded her gears. There are women out here who see gay men that are handsome, fuckable, fine as hell, big nice dicks, and it's like, why do you choose this route? Why do you choose this route? Please come this route. And it makes them despise gay people. I don't know if that's Claudia, but I know Claudia don't really have, I'm not gonna say she despises gay people, but there are some that make her feel that way. There are some that make her feel like she despises them, but I'm not going to say she 100% despises gay people. But I think that she is beginning, and there is this turning point for her that she is at. I think she's at a turning point that makes her feel like, I just can't stand trans people. I can tolerate TS. I can hug her and, hey, bitch, hey, girl, yeah. But in the back of her head, it's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, she don't get gay people. Claudia is a secret Republican, I feel like. She talks a lot of shit about Donald Trump, but will go hit the button and vote for him. And I think that Funky and Al Reynolds are so aware of her bullshit. They are so aware of her ways. It's 3 people on that panel. 2 of them discern. 1 of them discern well. 1 of them got a prophet eye, okay? Whether that's Al, Claudia, or Funky, but 2 of them discerns well. 1 discerns better than the other. The other one ain't really got it all, but can catch on here and there. I don't know the 3. Y'all tell me. But who I think got that prophet eye is Funky, I believe. Because he knows. He can see straight through all kind of bullshit. He can see through our bullshit. He can see through Claudia bullshit. And we know Claudia is intimidated by trans people. And if you don't want to believe that, you don't have to believe that. Hope to be able to walk into doors with Claudia or see her and she can understand me. Hell, if she wanted to come on my show and talk about it or bring me on her show and talk about it, we can. But I just feel like Claudia really is intimidated by gay people. And when Funky said, let me just say something, gay people, we can't have everything. We can't have it all. Stop acting like we can have it all. She loves comments like that. As soon as Funky and Al go in on gay people, it boosts her up a little bit. It makes her feel like, okay, I can say what I was actually about to say. I can say what I was actually feeling. So anyway, yeah, what I was saying was, no, bitch, we didn't ask you. We didn't motherfucking ask you, ho. Okay? Anyway, I love Claudia. I think Claudia is beautiful. Out of all the ladies on Cocktails with Queens, I think the bitch is gorgeous. I think the bitch could play Whitney Houston any day now. I think the bitch deserves to be on Breakfast Club as well. I love the bitch in some ways. And it's crazy because there's so many gays that really love this bitch, that ride for this bitch. But if y'all really understood, she don't understand y'all. And it's okay for her to understand. Everything doesn't have to be understood. But she don't understand, and she has her lip turned up behind this mask that she wears. Her lip is turned up like, ugh. And don't let you be trying to holler at no straight man that don't even go that route. She will really hate it. But I think that she can have fun with gay people. I think she has had fun. I think she knows how to have fun and tolerate them, like I said, hang out with them and portray something. But I think when she talks to her good girlfriends who have the same mind as her, they express the same way. And I guess that's fine. But it's real dirty when you are smiling in a bitch face, Funky and Al. And in reality, she don't like you, Isaiah Washington. She don't like who you truly are. If he believed that he hung with KKK people and they knew where he stood and he knew where they stood, but he hung with them and he calling them friends, he got another thing coming. I think he need to go to a hospital and get his brain checked on, boo-boo, because they're not friends if they're KKK and you're black. Let's just start there. And that's just in there. If you're black as fuck, as you are, and they KKK members, then you must be a goddamn KKK member too then. If they like you, because I'm totally confused. They don't like you if you black and you ain't got no hood on. Now if you got a hood on and your eyes looking white, then maybe you could pass. But how are you going to say you were friends with KKK members? Friends, you use the word friends with KKK members. They knew where you stood, you knew where they stood. Y'all weren't friends. And that's what I mean with Claudia. She don't like who you are as a person. So how the fuck can I consider you as a friend? Claudia don't care. I ain't gonna say don't like. Let me fix my word. I think she don't care for gay people. I think she think transsexuals are going to take all the men. They're stepping on their toes. They think they better. They think they prettier. Gay men think they can do hair better when we the one can do hair better. Gay men think they can do makeup better. We do makeup better. And it's not even a competition. You know, anytime she discusses gay people, anytime she has a gay topic, she has this about her when she is opposing them. When she's opposing them, it's this real strongness about how she talks. You know, it's like real as a matter of fact, like, ooh.
Do you think that there was something to apologize for? And what do you think about the statements that she made, that just because you get your parts done, that doesn't make you a woman? I know this is a touchy subject, but why does it feel like women, natural born women, get attacked when you say even woman now? Vivica, what do you think?
She's entitled to her feelings as well. Listen, everyone, we're living in such a hypersensitive state of the world right now that it's like walking on eggshells. You know, like I said, I just think that she's entitled to her opinion and her feelings.
Selena, what do you think about this?
Especially being a woman.
Right. And I get inclusion, y'all, and we should have inclusion. There's a whole demographic of trans folks that should feel included. I get that. But Selena, I want to go to you. What do you think about the backlash that she got? What do you think about what she said about, you know, the statement she made and her apology? And does it feel like actual natural born women are basically being told, shut up, or we're going to deem you transphobic? I'm not trans, so I can't speak about how trans folks feel. I didn't think it was transphobic of her. I thought it was more of a fact that she was saying. I'm looking at the comments. Garvin says, gosh, you can't say anything these days. And SL Will says, Macy can say what she believes and she doesn't need to apologize. NT says Macy was right. No need to apologize. Like we were discussing Macy Gray and the backlash she got for saying that just because you change your parts through surgery, that doesn't make you a woman. And then she later on apologized for, you know, being offensive and said she's willing to be educated on it. I want to just say something real quick. And they should, if folks, trans folks can identify with however they feel, and that's their identity and that's how they live their lives, why then can we turn around and jump down women's throats when they proudly say I'm a woman? That doesn't take away from the trans woman's experience. It's not a diss to you, it's not a dig to you, but why can't we be proud of what we are and not have that be taken by y'all that we're coming for you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why, like, it's getting a little bit where we can't say anything as women but you can say whatever you want about us. It's becoming a one-sided street. So with that being said, there's a difference between equality and leveling the playing field and then preferential treatment. And I think this argument, how it keeps going, and people, it's getting to a point where you got to stop accusing natural born women of being transphobic if they dare open their mouth and have a thought that you don't agree with. I'm sorry.
First of all, this whole cancel culture thing, since when did they have so much power to just diminish everything you've done in history to say that you're canceled? They got too much power.
It's just social.
That's too much. That's too much. And now you're censoring. How you gonna learn? Really, I learned a lot from those people that say those questions that I was actually thinking, but sometimes I'm afraid to say. Well, not really, but you know what I'm saying. Right. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta give it what they gonna think. Why is that? Why can't we ask the question to start the conversation off? Because you might not necessarily know how to say it,
That we can disagree to agree.
Yes.
People are calling me the female Boosie right now and saying, I'm like, if you don't want to have a healthy debate, then call me whatever you want. I'm a type that likes to have a topic that's controversial, talk about it, flush it out, get to a better place, and invite people to speak on it. Okay? So if you can't take that, because this generation right now, y'all ain't built like we were built, of 60s and 70s and 80s babies. Y'all hear one thing that you don't agree with, and you be like, oh, I'm so offended. Oh my God, I'm depressed. How about you have a conversation, you debate things, and you present your side, and you get to a better understanding. People are so soft now, you can't disagree with them without them running to the most harmful label to cancel you because they can't use their words to talk. And if you want people to be fake and lie to you, keep canceling people so they don't really speak. And you won't know where people really stand because they're just afraid of a cancellation. So they they just go along to get along.
Right.
You never know what people really stand. So I'd rather have the uncomfortable exchange and get past it than me just saying, oh no, everything's great, everything's good. I'm a birthing center. You're fine. Knock it off. Be grown and grow the hell up. We grown, we can have conversations and stop letting everything offend you to the point where you're so distraught.
I just don't know how to explain. I know somebody out there feel me, even if it's one person, but I know it's hundreds of people that understand where the fuck I'm coming from and know I'm not tripping and I'm not crazy. Anyway, we don't think trans people should be playing women's sports and vice versa. I do think that in NBA though, I do think that trans girls like Brittany Griner, when you get evaluated, checked on and all of that, then hell yeah, Brittany Griner should be on the NBA team. Look at that bitch. I think that after being evaluated, checked on, everything, you know what I'm saying? Because what people don't understand is taking these trans medicines break your body down to be like the sex that you desire to be like. So Brittany Griner she looks the way she looks because she takes hormones. I believe she takes hormones that causes her to sound with a deep voice, that causes her to look more like a man. She has an Adam's apple. I don't know if she got that placed in, if she was born with it. But speaking of being born with it, these are the things why scientists say you can be born gay. Because with Brittany Griner, she has an Adam's apple. If she was born with that Adam's apple, this would mean she was born with more of an X chromosome than a Y chromosome, or a Y chromosome than an X chromosome. And that's just what happens with gay guys or trans girls. A lot of times they are the way they are because they have an extra legs. I think that females are X chromosome. Right, so females have 2 X chromosomes while males have 1 X chromosome and 1 Y chromosome. But gay people chromosomes are different. In gay people, the chromosomes have scientifically been found to be different. Study of gay brothers may confirm that X chromosome links to homosexuality. Sometimes having that extra leg on your chromosome or having a missing leg may cause you to be either feminine or masculine, whether you're a girl or a boy. That can cause that. So there is a linkage between sexual orientation and chromosome XQ28 in males, but not in women. So you guys have to go do your research, and that is the National Institute of Health.gov. That's a government website that they're saying this on. But you have to do your research so you can know the scientific facts of homosexuality. Please, X chromosome, Y chromosome, gay. Put homosexuality linkage to chromosomes. Type that into Google and do your own research. When you don't understand a word, Google the word, look it up in the dictionary, encyclopedia the word, and find out the definition and how to use the word. Please take your time if you want to be smarter. You want to walk around dumb as fuck and just ignorant and go to hell off your ignorance, then that's gonna be on you, because that's what the fuck is gonna happen. You always believe in gay people gonna go to hell. No, it's ignorant folks that's gonna go to hell. Ignorance is what's gonna get you into hell. Ignorance. Because I ain't going. Watch and see. I ain't going to hell.
Over the weekend, Saucy Santana took to the stage at a Texas Pride event and declared to the audience that gays run the world. Take a look.
Because I want y'all to know gays run the world. When the hoes need their hair done, they call the gays. Because we the blueprint to this bitch.
Now, shortly after that clip went viral, Santana received backlash for his statement. Jella from Bad Girls Club tweeted, "The fact that Saucy Santana got on stage and tried to basically say women need gays to be who we naturally are, please have several seats. Like, shut blank up. Big back, no neck, have an ass." What are your thoughts on Santana's comment? Al, want to go first?
You know what? I'm going to say it. I don't care. I'm probably going to give it up for this. You know, is there some truth to what he's saying? Is there some truth, everybody? That's the question. Absolutely, there's some truth to it. I strongly believe that black gays borrow from black women, and in turn, black women have borrowed from black gays, and we can't deny that.
Q, what do you think?
There is a very fragile, symbiotic relationship between black gay men and black women. Black women were definitely the blueprint, all right? The black gays have come along and taken that blueprint and have become trendsetters with it. You can't deny that in recent years, a lot of the trends that have been adopted by women have been set by the gays. Although the gays got the fashion game from the women, they perfected it. They've taken it to the next level and are now in turn, y'all gonna beat me up for this, but re-teaching y'all how to even be better at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the gays have redefined femininity. You know what I'm saying? And I know it sucks, and a lot of women are gonna get upset with that, but they have. You know, in addition to that, a lot of black gay men feel like they are the backbone and the crutch for a lot of black women as a result of the state of heterosexual black men. We y'all babysitters, we y'all hairdressers, we y'all confidants, we y'all makeup people. When your baby daddy doing you wrong, we the ones who have to listen and hold you up. We the ones you have to borrow money from, because y'all get so jealous with your homegirls or so catty with your homegirls, you won't tell your homegirl what's really going on, but you'll run to your good gay friend. So there's a very fragile symbiotic relationship between the gay black man and the gay black woman. And the same thing goes the other way. We don't feel safe in certain spaces, so we run to y'all for coverage and occupy y'all spaces in order to feel safe. It's really weird. And Claudia, I know you about to eat my ass up. So go ahead.
As a black woman here that works with two gay men in the community, I'm gonna say this. I'll be damned. I'm gonna let anyone say that I get my femininity from a gay man. I am not getting my cues on how to be a woman from a man with a beard and lipstick and lashes. We know how to be feminine without y'all. We know how to deal with our baby daddies without y'all. We know how to do fashion without y'all. But we love y'all, and y'all have great opinions, and we like your feedback. I feel like it's a slap in the face, because when these toxic black men be coming for y'all, who is the one that's always with y'all? Us. So here you get on stage when you finally having your moment, and you sit there and basically shit on us and say, you're our blueprint? No, my dog, my nigga, we your blueprint.
Oh.
You can say you remixed it, but you are not a better woman than a woman. You're not. Santana, and that goes for everybody else that's doing it, okay? We don't need you. We want y'all. We love y'all. We provide a space for y'all that y'all can't get with them toxic black men out there. So it was a slap in the face to hear this. I have fantastic makeup artists and glam that are women. Actually, they didn't do me today, obviously, but my best glam has been from black women. And I'm making it a point in my productions to make sure black women are getting hired, and black gay men. But I feel like they're getting pushed out of a space that they started. And we got to be careful about that, pitting the gay black men against black women, because we're all we got, y'all. We rock for y'all, and you're supposed to rock for us. So Saucy, you wrong for this. You having a badass week. You came for Blue Ivy a long time ago. We get it. We've all said dumb shit in the past. But say sorry. And then on the heels of that, like Al said, you have this. Get the F out of here with that. Because you walking around half in, half out with your look. I don't see any of my friends copying that. If I get a beard or a mustache, that's coming off immediately. So don't tell me how to be a woman. You can't. But I also won't discount the value that gay men bring to glam, because y'all are damn good at it. Because you had to be to get in those spaces where black women were killing it. So, I don't think we should be shitting on each other. I don't think we should be having an us versus them. I think that's where the problem is. Like, it felt like it was at Pride, I get you wanted to hype your crowd up, but I think he, like Al said, I think he just worded it wrong. Because I get what he's trying to say, but it didn't hit right. It wasn't hitting. It wasn't giving. I'm going to take something from the gay community. It wasn't giving what's supposed to be gave. My opinion. All right, y'all. I didn't get in your booty that bad, did I?
No.
I think it's about a respect thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know, how dare you when we have your back constantly? We have toxic black men, gay, straight men's back, and the gay community's back, and then we get shit on by both sides.
But I'm gonna also, you know, I'm gonna give you a little pushback on that, Claudia, because if you were to get a group of black gays to sit down and have kitchen talk, y'all ain't as supportive as you give. All right,
I beg to differ.
Black women, when it comes to gay boys, can be just as bad and if not worse sometimes as heterosexuals. Y'all laugh in our face and kiki when we doing your hair and makeup, and the minute you get mad with us, the first thing we call is every faggot and sissy in the book.
I've never done that in my life.
You may not have, you know what I'm saying, but it's a very real thing. It is a very real thing with black women and gays. Yeah, we fun to go shopping with. We're fun to be your accessory. But the minute y'all get mad with us, the first thing you attack is our sexuality.
Okay.
Well, I think the point that you're making there is it's not mad with us, just us. It's when they get mad at other straight black men. When they want to demoralize black men, the first thing that a black woman pulls out is that he's gay if he doesn't affectionate enough or want to have sex with her. So that does happen, Claudia. You got to admit to that.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I'm saying if you want to go by the demographics of who has your back the most, it's going to be us. And I'm going to say this, and let's not act like it's a one-way street, because I've been called the worst names, bitch, fish, all kinds of things from folks that I've had their backs the most. And I think there's a disrespect, and to be fair, I think there's a disrespect that we got to work on. We definitely do, because I think we should have each other's back the most.
Anyway, speaking of homosexuality and me asking y'all to get y'all facts right, for y'all just go and assume that people just chose to be gay and woke up in the morning and said, oh, I'm gay. How the fuck does that work? You just start playing with dick and now I like it actually. Yeah. No, I've tried to fuck pussy. There's my girlfriend's ex-girlfriend's probably watching plenty of times. Even Jay's a trans now. Jay has girls who she has had sex with in the past and did not like it. Me too. Not that we didn't like it, but it didn't turn us on as much as it turned a guy turning me on, or a guy putting his dick in my mouth, or a guy putting his dick on me or putting it in my hand or something. Now, putting his dick in my ass, that don't work for me. I'm definitely not about to take no dick up me, okay? Anyway, speaking of homosexuality, chromosomes and all of that, I might have to bleep a lot of that out because I'm just talking rated R, X-rated. According to the New York Post, 1 in 4 high school students across the U.S. Identifies as homosexual, bisexual, or is currently questioning their sexuality. And a lot of people probably believe, and that's according to new data, a survey that was conducted around the United States in different high schools. Most of them are either questioning their sexuality, calling themselves identifying as homosexual, identifying as bisexual, or, straight. And the fewer ones are straight. So I don't want people to believe that has anything to do with the way the world is going and the influence. It has everything to do with hereditary. If your mama did something gay, and she probably didn't tell you, if she was pussy bumping and attracted to pussy bumping more than she's attracted to dick, then more than likely one of her children is probably going to end up gay, or one of her grandchildren is going to end up gay. If your daddy liked dick up his ass, or if your daddy liked to suck dick or get his dick sucked by trans girls or males, and was very attracted with that mentally in his body, in his being, he was attracted to that, then it's going to be in the child's being. This is why children turn out gay. So many black mothers try to suppress, once they get older, the feeling that they've had of wanting to pussy bump or wanting to just have this sexual combustion with another woman. They hide it, but in fact a lot of women are gay. A lot of women have this desire to pussy bump. A lot of women have a desire to be with another woman sexually, a very strong desire. Maybe not relationship wise, because mentally women know naturally that they probably couldn't deal in life with a woman and a woman, but they do most times want to have sex with another woman. And this is why your son is gay. But you can't figure it out because you so busy trying to bash him that in fact, you probably have the feelings of wanting to pussy bump. You probably have the feelings of wanting to see a female just play with herself or something. You know what I'm saying? And black mothers just suppress that and just bash their son. Even men. Men suppress it and try to bash their child about being gay. Look at Lil Boosie.
Do y'all know who Little Boosie is? Thank you, Elaine. Stay for a year. Do y'all know who Little Boosie is? Little Boosie. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Did I say Lucy Booty? Am I prophetic? Oh, he was in jail. But anyway, Little Boosie. I think that's his name. Is that his name? Lucy Booty. I mean, Jesus Lamb. And why am I saying Lucy Booty? I know he was in jail, but I don't know why I'm saying that. It's Little Booty. Well, let me look at this man's name. I typed it in the thing straight from Google. I do. Well, he trolled Little Booty. I mean, Little Boosie. Is there someone else? How did he spell his name like that? It's so close to Booty. Lord have mercy.
Lil Boosie is probably gay. Lil Boosie probably like booty hole, probably like to suck dick, probably like to jack dick off, but has to fight it and suppress it so much to the point where now if my child is gay, I'm gonna hate that shit. Now your child gay and what? It tells on Boosie and her mama. Either her mama gay or Boosie gay or both of them gay. And I guarantee you that. Or her grandparents. Somebody else is gay in his family. I consider it hereditary, and I think scientists are proving and finding out that it is hereditary, if they have not already, that homosexuality can be hereditary. So I'm not surprised. I think that parents need to just love on their child. Love on your child. Don't bash them. Don't abuse them. Don't beat them. Don't bash them. You know, encourage them. Because children need the love. They need this love. Seriously. I'm going to put this song at the end. Be Slade at the end about children. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. And he killed. Don't mistakes, but to this madness, can they take our children?
Drugs and crime spreading on our streets. People can't find enough to eat. Hey, now our kids can't go out and that's the state of the world today. Oh, save the babies. Save the babies. How much can they take? How much can they take?
Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow me at Rico Beleuchi everywhere on TikTok, everything. Instagram. Follow the Urban Binge on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all know, y'all watch me smoke this blunt, so I'm high. Look at my eyes. I'm litty. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back to do some more video. But I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching.